Hey, my name is welcome to my channel. This is the first time I've ever attempted at doing anything like this, so sorry if the audio is dookie dog poop. And I get a little bit camera shy because I don't really draw on camera, so I'm not entirely satisfied with how this turned out, but I wanted to give it a go because I've been itching to create content for a while now, and I've got characters that I want to share with people. So the character I'm drawing right now, I guess I'll start by explaining what I'm doing. I'm creating the first page of a brand new sketchbook, which I also have never done before because usually I just dive right in. I feel like when I do a first page, I become kind of a perfectionist. So yeah, this is a first for me. As you can see, so my character is Marcel. She's part of a story I've been making, like a detective story. And you'll see later on that I draw one of my characters, Eugene, and he's a detective as well. And I fumble around with her posing and stuff because I'm never gonna get it right on the first try. Lots of erasing. I'm grateful I put this on a quicker speed because I think the footage was 30 minutes of me erasing and redrawing. But yeah, I was finally satisfied with one of the poses. She has her little leg crossed. I actually really like how her bangs came out. I haven't drawn her in a while, so it was kind of refreshing to draw her again. And then I keep redoing the hands because I really struggle with hands. I should probably do a whole page of practicing them, but they frustrate me, so I'll do that another day. Now that I'm looking back at this, her arm that is closest to us is very large, so I might end up fixing that at some point. Here I am mapping out the lettering for my sketchbook page. Like I said, I've never done this. I don't really know what to write. I was just kind of taking influence from other artists that post their sketchbooks on YouTube. So I was thinking I'll write sketchbook, I'll write when I started it, and then at the end of the sketchbook, I can say when I finished it. Oh, here's my cut forward. I drew Eugene away from the camera because, number one, I have a really hard time drawing men. 2, doing it on camera is even more difficult. And 3, it was taking so long, I was like, I need to just bust this out and then come back to it. And then there I'm struggling with hands again, trying to figure out what I want to do for the layout. It doesn't really make sense. It's just kind of a mess of missing person papers and caution tape. I probably should have mapped it out better, but oh well. I wanted to get something on the page. And then I didn't know what number sketchbook this is because I have so many sketchbooks that I pick up and I never finish. So I guess this is technically sketchbook number 1 for doing a series on YouTube, but it could be sketchbook 100, I don't know. And then I'm outlining the letters. Lettering is not my forte. And then I start to add some color to them. My thought process behind the lettering was that if I'm going to color in the caution tape, I might as well keep kind of a yellow theme going. And the markers I'm using are an acrylic marker. I can't remember off the top of my head what the brand is. I think maybe Arrtx, but I can link them in the description. Because I like a lot of them. Some of them came a little bit dry, which was a little bit frustrating, but for the ones that do work, they're super vibrant. They're really cool. You can layer them up. They're fun to work with. And I wanted to do this whole piece with the acrylic markers, but Marcel's hair is supposed to be a dark purple, a blackish purple. And the art set that I had didn't have a color that was matching, so I ended up going in with some colored pencil to try and get the color that I liked, but Eugene and Marcel's hair both did not exactly turn out how I would have wanted. I did have fun layering up the marker. I chose blue and orange because I think they're cool contrasting colors. And then I used a separate alcohol marker set, like of skin tones, for her and Eugene's skin tone, because the acrylic markers are fine and they have some good skin tones, but I didn't want to have to overline it again, like with a darker pen. I also really don't like the color that Eugene's shirt came out as. It was supposed to be like a slightly off-white, and then I tried to add some like darker gray as shading, but I kind of really wish I would have just left it white and done the shading and not added that weird creamy gray color. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see how this turns out. It wasn't my favorite outcome, like art-wise, but it's definitely given me a little bit more motivation to get out of my comfort zone and start recording when I create stuff. Thank you.